You know, I've really, and I know I'm married to the guy, but I just think every season has been amazing. But I would agree with him that this season is turning into like this fantastic. It's just fantastic. Yeah, it really, really is. You know, what I love about Kurt's writing is he's never afraid to up the stakes at the time of upping the stakes. There's never the sense of, oh, let's save that for the end, or let's save that for blah, blah. He just goes for it. And so we're still going for it. Well, I'm nervous. You mean nervous as an actor? Like, will I be out of work kind of nervous? No, I don't think nervous is the right word. I think that when I'm really, you know, they live in a very dangerous world. They live in a world where people get, you know, robbed, murdered, and maimed. That's the world. Gemma is not a person that's afraid of those things so much. I think that the things that make her afraid are the loyalty of her family splintering, are those kinds of things. I don't think that you live in a dangerous world like that and really be afraid to carry a gun or that someone's going to shoot at you. I just don't think you do. So I don't know. I mean, you know, as you're doing one of these shows, are you thinking about like, oh, what's going to happen to me? I mean, you sort of are, more as an actor, but you know, as the character, I think it'd be awesome whatever happens to her, in terms of playing her. I don't know if that answers your question.
Do you have like
I think she should be in charge. My pitch would be that, you know, she runs the club, but no, I don't know. I don't have anything. You know, I know she's really happy right now with Nero. I think if you asked Gemma what was going to happen with your life right now, I think she'd stay with Nero, and I think that she would be able to maintain her sense of family. You know, she's really that kind of woman. It's really, you know, even though the fringe of her life looks as crazy as it is, she's about her love and her children, that part of her life. So I think she'd like that. I don't know if that's going to happen.
What kind of leader do you think Gemma would be?
A leader, very smart, courageous, take no prisoners. She'd be awesome. You know, I always think the girls are pulling the strings behind.
What would you say is the best part of working with Jimmy Smits?
Jimmy Smits is such a well-rounded actor that you're never really quite sure where it's going to go or where he's going to take you. But it's really, really interesting. He's very easy to love. He's just he's very open. He's just been around, you know, so he's very cool. And he's a giving actor. You know, the best actors are the ones that aren't so worried about themselves all the time. They're worried, they're sort of concerned with the story being told. And I get the sense from him that that's what he's like. I'm not sure I do. Oh, yeah, see, right. Well, maybe everybody else would know she's in charge. This is facetious. Yeah, I always think of Gemma as, you know, it's interesting, in that culture, there aren't really women like Gemma. But in most cultures, there are women like, you know, so there aren't women that we know about, that you can actually read about, you know, that's the queen of something. But I always think of her as that. Well, you know, we left season 5 with everybody thinking I put her in jail, Gemma put her in jail, but we'll get to the answers of that quite quickly. And there's a lot of complex relationship between Gemma and Tara this season. I can't really say much more than that. What inspires what? You. Me, in general? What inspires me? To work or to live? Either. To work inspires me. You know, I'm a pretty happy person. I mean, I think that I have a kind of glass half full rather than a glass half empty. So I think and not that I necessarily go to that all the time, but I eventually get there. And I, you know, I keep the faith.